Dazed and Confused is an expressionistic film due to its accurate timeline and portrayal of the character's reality. Richard Linklater expertly reproduces the events and emotions that made this story come to life. Dazed and Confused is a timeless classic set in a small town in Texas in the 1970s. Each character will draw a different person to connect with, as they are all such relatable personalities. This film follows two groups of kids on the last day of school in 1976. The incoming freshmen endure numerous hate-degrading hazing rituals, while the newly crowned seniors have their plans to party thwarted. This film seamlessly drops into the life of these Texas teenagers, and regardless of your age, you cannot help but feel nostalgia for a decade long ago. Dazed and Confused is set in a small town in Texas where Randall Pink Floyd, the state champion hopeful quarterback, is unsure of his future. His story, along with many others, is contrasted with the incoming freshman, Mitch Kramer. The film offers the viewpoints of many different groups of friends throughout the first night of summer. The rising action in Dazed and Confused is early on in the film when the rebel Pink is stopped by his football coach and grilled for hanging out with a bad crowd and ignoring his football obligations. This moment increases tension and begins the plotline of Pink's disillusionment with football and authority figures. The inciting incident occurs when the school bell rings and all the students are free for the summer. The hazing of the freshmen commences. One of the antagonists of the film is a super senior named O'Banion, who, while hazing two freshmen outside of an arcade, feels a gallon of paint poured onto his head. This is just one comedic relief pop point. Dazed and Confused is an interesting story as it does not fit the typical narrative lead up to a climax moment. The brilliance of Richard Linklater is that this story is simply a window into the lives of these teenagers. The viewer is able to connect with each character and situation in a visceral way throughout each interaction, although the story's climax is when the collage of personalities all converge on the big event of the night, the party at the Moon Tower. The obligatory moment or falling action occurs at the end of the film as Pink completes his arc of questioning authority and his place in the world. The culmination of all of Pink's soul-searching occurs on the 50-yard line, where Pink still cannot cure his indecision. He decides that it is more important for him to get front row tickets to Aerosmith than anything else.